A gainfully employed worker. Jurors heard from a woman who claims she worked for years in a Rexford mansion and basically was held hostage there as a worker. Matt Markham was in the courtroom today in the trial of mansion owner Annie George. He joins us live from Albany with more on today's testimony. Matt?
Hi, good evening, Greg. The question now surrounds Valsamma Matai. She is the alleged indentured servant in this case, and the question now revolves how she got to the Capital District and if it changes her story and what happened over those 6 years that she was allegedly kept against her will at the Lenrock Mansion in Rexford. She told the jury and the judge today that she was sleeping in a closet, and at one time she became very emotional, actually crying, wiping her eyes, talking about her two sons and her mother in India that over those 6 years she was not able to visit. She says she was worried when the agents from the Homeland Security Department arrived because Annie George said that she would be arrested. She was worried about what Annie was going to do. Her status now is given to her to be in this country legally, although she was an illegal alien when she was living in Rexford. Valsamma is 49 years old, and she came here in 2005. The story goes that she met a man at a bus stop in New York City. The man happened to speak her native language, which is only spoken in a small region of India, so she automatically trusted him and went with him. She did not bring her passport and only brought a few of her belongings when she went with this man. She told an interpreter in the courtroom today, quote, "I could get better employment and I could be married." That's the reason that she went with this man. The man allegedly took her up here, and then after a short period of time, she met the Georges who were living in Catskill. That was in 2005. Speaking of money, she was going to be making more money under the arrangement she made with the Georges. She'd be making about $1,000 a month if she came up here. That only turned out to be about $20 or $30 occasionally when she said she needed some money, Greg.
Thanks for reporting live from the courthouse. I'm just wondering, I saw Annie George yesterday, had no interest in talking to you outside the courthouse. What is she doing inside the courtroom?
Well, she's not talking in there either, Greg, but I will tell you, when you compare Valsamma and Annie, Valsamma, when she was up on the stand, as I mentioned, she was very tearful, she was very emotional, at least at one point of the trial today. Annie, on the other hand, really does not have much expression to offer in the courtroom. She's rather stoic when she's looking at whoever's testifying and she's looking at the jury, and she's a very elegant dresser, too. Yesterday, you saw the sketches. She was wearing this bright blue. Today, she was a little bit more subdued, wearing kind of a purple color, but carrying herself in a very confident way. We also don't know whether or not she's going to testify either. If she does, it'll be interesting to hear what she's got to say, Greg.
When she says it, you'll bring it to us. Thank you very much. Matt Markham reporting from the federal courthouse. Dory?